I'd love to start with a little quote I saw from Lindsey Vonn. And I'd love to read it to you guys, and each of you pick one part that like resonates with you, and why. No one believes in me, I believe in myself. I'm afraid to fail. Failure is how I learn to win. I'm not as strong as I used to be. My scars make me stronger than I've ever been. I feel pressure. Feeling pressure means I care. Not as fast as I used to be. My best is yet to come.
I'll go with the end. My best is yet to come.
Okay.
Not necessarily this weekend, but in the next few years for sure.
Yeah?
I believe I haven't reached my peak yet, yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, there's so much more to explore, like getting better on the swim, getting better on the bike, getting better on the run. So I just feel like I am constantly improving, and I'm excited to see how much more potential I have and explore that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you think having competition and having these two ladies is something that helps you get there?
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's definitely motivating to be surrounded by those two, but all the other women in the sport as well, who are pushing the level and who are, yeah, just motivating you to try and get better every day.
Okay. What about you, Lucy?
Oh, I mean, there's so many good bits in there that I feel like I can resonate with, but I think the part about believing in myself, I think throughout my whole sporting career, even back when I was a swimmer, I had so many people doubting what I would be able to achieve and believing that I should even be doing this. And then when I made the transition to triathlon, I guess initially I just wanted to do it for fun. Then I realised actually I can't just do sport for fun, I'm too competitive. And even kind of, I guess in the beginning, like reaching out to the federation and saying I want to give triathlon a shot, and they pretty much said, well, your swim is kind of good enough, but your bike and run is nowhere near. And it gave me such a fire to be like, well, I believe I can. Doesn't matter what anyone says, I'll just keep chasing it. And I guess even through the different setbacks, I've just kept believing that I can still do this.
Yeah. Do you think that's sometimes a negativity bias, that you look for those comments? Like, is it part of your fuel?
It definitely really, really was in the beginning. And I guess like as I got older and kind of matured, I tried to switch off to it. But then sometimes if I just need that extra little bit of fire, I guess I will go looking for it to be like, ha, I'm going to prove you wrong, you've said this. And I guess when it gets really, really tough in the racing, I can sometimes remember some of the quotes people have said and been like, ha, I'm proving you wrong in this moment, and I'm loving it.
So good, so good. What about you, Kate?
Oh, going last is more difficult. I actually saw this post the other day. I'm a big Lindsey Vonn fan, so I will go for, I think there was a quote about pressure is like a privilege, or it's a good
something like
position to be in.
I feel the pressure, but pressure means I care.
Pressure means I care. Yeah, I think, I never imagined myself being kind of in the, leading the series at the start of this year. So I guess I do feel a bit of pressure to, have a good performance at the weekend. But then I also know that I've kind of dedicated a lot of time to this, and I do care about what I do, and I've dedicated my whole life to triathlon, and to be in a position where, I'm fighting against kind of Olympic silver medalist and the current 70.3 world champion. It's like it's an incredible position to be in, and I'm just really proud of kind of what I've achieved this year, and kind of like Lucy said, just kind of proving haters wrong, and I'm proud of what I've achieved, and hopefully can carry that momentum into this weekend.
What's it like coming in totally carefree, blowing the doors wide open, and then slowly but surely, like one race, one moment at a time, filling that backpack? Is it something that helps you float, or is it? I'm guessing it's a mix, but just take us into that, how it's changed for you over the season.
Yeah, I think I guess I set the bar high from the off, like winning my first race. And having like a really good race in Singapore, like set the standard high for myself. But I'm happy that I've had like such a consistent year, and I've learned a lot about kind of what I can manage and the way I train consistently this year as well, and obviously working with a new coach. And it's been a really fulfilling year, and I think regardless, I'm super proud of what I've achieved, and I think we're going to make for an exciting battle on Friday. And I think it makes it good to watch as well. Like, I think Hayden's making it boring on the men's side, so at least we're going to put up a good fight. Yeah.
You've been rubbing shoulders with him the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Anything you've taken away? Anything that without sharing your secrets, but you've been preparing well?
Yeah, no, we've had, it's been really good vibes in the camp. I think we're all obviously a bit tired. It's the last race of the year, but it's been good fun. And I think the way Hayden operates is just on another level to what I've ever kind of seen in other athletes. He knows exactly what he needs to do, and he's also been helping me out in sessions as well. I was saying that his kind of long run pace is my session pace, so he's timed it well on days. So we've had some good training sessions together as well, and I learned a lot from him. He knows what he needs to do and he gets after it, and I really respect the way he kind of operates.
But no 50k run for you on the weekend?
No comment about that.
Kate mentioned it's been a long season. You've had, actually, if I look at it, quite a classic season build-up, right? Because the old school way is you build up slow. Things may have been a rocky, rough start. You got injured at some stage as well. But actually, you kind of have an on-point season so far.
It's been planned.
Yeah.
Everything's been planned.
That's what I want to hear.
Obviously it hasn't gone to plan, but it is what it is. You're dealing with whatever you're dealt with, and I feel like I've bounced back really well from my crash, the bike crash in August, and I'm really pleased to already be this fit again. And it just makes me really happy to be in a position like that to finish off the year strong, and that really was the goal. Of course, I had to make some decisions to skip races that I wasn't ready for in September, October, but to now be ready and be fit and be still really motivated, it's really nice. It feels like I'm only just sort of starting again the second part of my year, and so that's a good place to be in.
You think that freshness gives you a bit of an edge?
I hope so, yeah, definitely. No, I mean, we're all really committed to what we're doing, and it's a big race this Friday, so I think even if it's been a long year, we're all ready to give it one last crack and see how we end up. Yeah.
Lucy, looking at your season, it's probably signature Lucy. I mean, it's goes really well, doesn't go so well, you bounce back, highest highs, lowest lows. Take us into your world of how you just become the queen of bouncing. It's every time you bounce like a trampoline.
Yeah, it's like the LCB roller coaster. I think the whole team is on it and they're in for the ride. But yeah, it's pretty tough. I'd say this season has been the most consistent I've ever been across, racing. It's the first year that I've managed to stay healthy all year. So that's been amazing. I think that's been the main thing for me, is every time I'm on a start line healthy, I'm just so grateful to be there and know, okay, whatever happens in this race, I started off in a really great position compared to where I might have been before. And I've had some really great results. I think winning in London was such a highlight for me, getting that win on home soil, especially after having the huge low the year before and not finishing. So yeah, I feel like I'm pretty good at bouncing back when it goes really bad. I think like Lindsey Vonn said, sometimes actually off the back of failure, going back, looking at the drawing board, okay, why did this go wrong? How can I be better? And then coming back and being even better from it. I think I'm really good at that. I actually find it harder when I've had a really great result to go home and kind of knuckle back down. I'm I'm on this high at the moment, but it's oh no, get back to work, we've got another thing to achieve. But that's triathlon at the end of the day. There's just racing all the time. So it's kind of whether it's a high or it's a low, it's back to work, we've got another thing we're working towards.
So you have just come from a big high. You've come home. Have you managed to knuckle down?
Yeah, I think I had a week after that race and I enjoyed it, and then it was like, okay, look, this is the last race of the season. It's a huge race, it's a huge opportunity. So I feel like I've knuckled down pretty well. It's never easy in the winter in London where it's just been wet and grey and miserable, not like here. So there's been a lot of indoor training kind of just to get ready for the heat that will be on offer here. But yeah, I think I've done the best that I can. I'm definitely tired, it's been a long year, but this is all about emptying the tank. We don't need anything left when we cross the finish line here, so that's what I intend to do.
If Dubai's taught us anything,
we learned to count.
Thank you very much. You brought it up. We learned to count. What's 122 plus 55?
122 plus 55.
So I'll give you the background. 55 points, obviously, is what's up for grabs. 46 for second place. If you win and you come second, it's still enough. So whoever wins this race mathematically, even though you'd end up on the same points, as we understand it, winner takes all. Like, I mean, this is the game I play with my kids since they're like 5 years old. Winner takes all. And it's like that crunchy moment. How do you stay focused on just the next step?
Is this for me?
It is for you. I don't squint just quite so badly.
I think, I think the beauty of middle distance racing is that it is a lot of like your own effort, like as opposed to what I'm used to in short course. There's many other kind of factors that I feel like there's a lot more controllables in this kind of racing. Whereas, yeah, short course racing, like drafting, there's a lot you can't control. So, just kind of keeping my blinkers on for this weekend, sticking and doing what I need to do, and hopefully making it a hard, honest race and see what happens.
Roll with the punches.
Exactly.
You think that's your advantage, that you're, well, I guess actually both of you, coming from the short distance races, being close to the margins. Like Lucy comes out and it's oftentimes minutes between placings, whereas in short distance, the margins are just that much tighter and you really can't focus on placings as much as you need to here. Do you think that's an advantage coming from short course?
I don't know, I think that's what's really cool about T100 racing is that it is a really cool blend of like people who are from like a middle distance, long distance background and people coming from short course, like coming together and racing so competitively. I think that's what's so cool about this series. So I think, each person kind of has their advantages. Perhaps like coming from a more middle distance background, you have kind of the endurance to keep pushing for, I guess, this long in the season and at the back end of the racing. But yeah, I guess from short course, maybe we have like the sharpness and the speed if it was to come down to, the final minutes of the race, who knows? So yeah, it's hard to tell really. Yeah.
Is that going to be your fuel? That you think
well, we saw the finish line earlier and it's on a slight downhill.
Oh, yeah.
So if it's a sprint finish, has any of us been doing downhill reps? I was doing uphill reps, so I think I got this wrong.
Quick bit of turnovers. Thursday before the race, everybody's doing sprints, finding a little downhill, being driven back up just to save the legs. A little bit of eccentric loading. If there's one quality about Julie that you think is championship material that you could take on, which one would it be?
I mean, clearly Julie's got some really good resilience. You've had obviously a tough middle part of the season, and then to come back and race how you did in Dubai, so strong across swim, bike and run. You're definitely super gritty. So I'd just love to have your run ability. I think at the end of the triathlon, if I could have that would be great.
I was about to say, you can't choose resilience. Like seriously, you can't have more. I feel like if you have more resilience, you're taking from the rest of the world. There's only a finite amount of resilience available. Same question to you, of these two ladies. Any quality that you particularly admire that you would love to call on?
For Lucy, you can't look beyond her swimming prowess. I don't think I need to say more. I would love to be able to swim like Lucy and then back it off with my run. And for Kate, I think, yeah, it was so impressive how you just took on to the T100 distance and just came out with a bang and haven't looked back since, like been so consistent this year. So I think that's really impressive as well. Yeah.
Round it off.
Who am I talking about?
It's up to you. You can choose.
I would say, you know, what you achieved at the Olympics last year was, you know, incredible. I'd say it was probably your best all-round triathlon you've done, and to do that at the Olympic Games is, I mean, I did the build into the Olympics. I know what the pressure was like. I know kind of what the expectation is like around that race, and yeah, I thought it was incredibly impressive performance that day. So yeah, I guess you know when the right time to perform is. So yeah, hopefully we all have that ability this weekend. And then obviously, yeah, I've actually always kind of looked up to Lucy, and you know, your resilience, like you said, in racing, and the way you bounced back after the disappointment at Ironman World Champs was really, really inspiring actually. And yeah, I mean, it's just it's a really cool position to be in, to be fighting against these girls that I really respect in the sport.
If I may add,
not gonna be as nice this weekend though, just saying.
We're really nice.
That's the nicest I get.
Totally, exactly. And that is what I appreciate the most about all three of you, is that we're talking, everybody here wants to win. Like that is, it's really cool. Like I know we're all friends and it's all friendly, but each of you really wants to win, and that is what I love seeing the most. And so we'll start with you again. Why are you going to win?
Why am I going to win?
Yeah.
I would say one of my strengths in triathlon is that I'm pretty strong across all three disciplines, and I want to try and use that to my advantage this weekend or on Friday. And yeah, I hope it's a good, hard triathlon, swim, bike, run. I've always wanted to be kind of a well-rounded triathlete. It's what I've done since I was 8 years old, and yeah, that's what I'd like to kind of, I guess if I was going to kind of leave a legacy in the sport, it's that I was a good kind of all-round swim, bike, runner. So yeah, I'd like to try and, I guess, display that on Friday.
Another decade and a half for an overnight success. Why are you going to win?
Well, because I'm gonna, yeah, just put the turbo down on the run and run these girls down. Yeah, it's 18K to go for it. Yeah.
Short and sweet.
Yeah.
Lucy?
I think, relating to my dog Lola, who's a Jack Russell, I think I have the Jack Russell in me. I love a dog fight, so if they're out there battling, that's what I thrive for and live off of. So yeah, I hope we're having a battle out there on the run, and yeah, if Julie's coming, then I'm going to run fast.
There we go, heading on to the calves. It's a rematch from London. Love it. I'd like to finish off with one more quote, see who resonates the most with it. Lando Norris won his first world title on the weekend, and he posted a photo of him partying, super drunk, and he said, "Took a lifetime to get to this hangover." I wish you an awesome race come Friday, and a solid hangover on Saturday.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone.
Thank you.